Hey, y'all, and welcome back to another pickup pile. Today we have a very special pickup pile, and this is the finance slash career reading. So, as usual, I put a vote up on my Instagram story. Y'all voted, and here I am delivering. And this was not like on purpose for the green with March and the money, but we love a good alignment. So, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Dani, and I am a psychic intuitive medium, and I love coming weekly with Thursday Teas with Dani. And I also every month like to do a couple pickup piles. So, one of them this month will be the financial and career poll. So, this has been like in the voting poll for a bit, and the other readings kept beating it out, which I was very shocked about. So I'm kind of excited to get some insight, to get some clarity, guidance, whatever we can pull today. So as you see, I have already pre-pulled everything. So we have my main bay playing cards, shadow card, ancestor card, angels, and of course, messages from under the sea. So we got some fun things to do today. We have a lot of insight coming out. So I want you to take a moment, dear, deep breath, cleanse the palate, whatever you need to do. And look at these colors and see which I did paint by hand. Let me tell you something. Everything I bring to my channel has my personal touch and love to it always. Energy is so important. Just want to let you know that. But go ahead, take a gander and let me know. And I'll meet you over there at the pile, boo. See you there. Hello, pile one. Hey, and welcome to your financial slash career pick a pile reading. So we got some goodies that are already shuffled. We got the pulls. I don't know what's in here, so I'm kind of like in shock with you. But I will say, as I was shuffling, and I was playing a specific playlist made by my astrologer, Shantae Out Loud. Y'all should really check her out because it brought in what needs to be brought in. So first thing I did see was as I was shuffling your cards and just getting your energy, it was like I was hearing we kind of jump around. So, you probably never felt stable in a field or even at a job per se. Like you are a Jack or Jill or whomever of trades. So you just are good at a lot of things. And you're really searching and trying to learn like what can like full your heart, what brings you passion, right? And what can bring us stability the quickest at the same time. And also, we want to make sure that our money is taking care of us in the long run. What I'm seeing, like with health, with our children, our generations after us. I'm pretty sure that's like everybody, but for this pile I am seeing, that's a huge thing on your mind. That is constantly on your mind is the future, the generations after this. What will they have after me? And it kind of keeps you up and it freaks you out. And some of it does have to do with a few selective you from growing up in a family where it just wasn't viable to save, or you had a parent. I'm seeing somebody that possibly had a drinking problem or a gambling problem. So we are trying to do the opposite of what our family did before us. So we have some generational curses or just some generational unpleasant things that we are trying to move different from. So, like I said, stability is very important for you, even though you are someone that's quick to leave a place that you don't really care for. Like if it's not like treating you right, or it's just been too many instances. Some of y'all have a checklist in your mind. Like I'm seeing, like, oh, that girl raised her voice at me. Okay, mark one. Or did he just like say that to me, try to play me out? Okay, mark two, and so on. So I'm seeing that we just really want to feel safe. I'm seeing somebody talking. We have very powerful words, and when we talk, it really draws people in. But it also does create enemies for ourselves. I'm also seeing, and it's not because of something you're doing. It's because of what people see in you that they don't have, and that they feel like you are going to take from them. because they can't do it. So, and let's see career, because like I said, you guys hop from field to field. So I'm seeing, retail, uh, construction. I'm also seeing like a call center, secretary. So we had a lot of odd end jobs. But I'm seeing that you have a very powerful pen. Like you write a lot, you are very creative, which could be really hard for you to figure out how to hone down what exactly you want, right? Because it's just so much in the creative field and it is something tough to break into. So we're trying to figure out how do we navigate that, but how do we take care of ourselves in the meantime, in between time. Excuse me, sorry, I'm trembling. And I'm seeing that you're gonna have an epiphany. You're going to realize that you don't have to be in one specific thing. Some of these things you love to do can actually be meshed together. You just have to be creative to figure it out. And it's not something that you're going, oops, shift the camera. It's not something that you're going to be able to find online. This is something that could come in as a download. It's probably something that's been on your mind. So yeah, if you have that idea and you're like, I don't know how to execute it, excuse me, come on, sit down, figure it out, because you make things bigger in your head, but when you actually sit down and do it, you're like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. This shit easy. Okay. Now, next we have shadow cards. So I pulled shadow cards for each deck just to present some obstacles that could possibly come up or things that we have to work through to get so that we can get to our best abundant self financially and career wise. And let's see what we have. We have impatient. Look for patterns of your impatience. Notice the negative. We have impatient. Look for patterns of your impatience. Notice the negative physical symptoms it causes you. Take deep breaths and slow down. Some of us do have to wait for certain things to pan through, and we're really stressing ourselves out. Like I'm seeing itching skin. Like my hand just started itching. It's not in a good way either. It's like in the corner between the thumb and that pointing finger. But we have like itching skin. We have like anxiety flaring up. We're very worried and we've been very concerned about what the future holds and what it looks like for us because there's been a lot of instability in the world, of course, right? So you're what spirit is saying, like, we need to slow down, we need to focus on how our body feels, and we kind of need to pay attention to when certain things we're holding or certain things that we're scared about, freaked out about, how is it affecting our body physically. Okay, next we have resentful. Think loving thoughts for the person or yourself that you resent. It's restricting your emotional happiness. So I am seeing we possibly were supposed to have a partner, someone that was supposed to be on this ride with us, because like I said, some of you guys hop from field to field, but you also have your own thing, and there is some resentment there. So we really do need to make sure that to work on impatience and resentfulness. I'm seeing meditation. I'm seeing going to the beach, being near water, journaling, yeah, or video diary, but we need to release it, which is the issue. It needs to be released from our bodies to assist us with moving forward. Next, we have our ancestor messages, and this is just some things that, they want to tell you. So, first, we got, we love you. They love you. You are loved. You are guided. You are protected. You have to believe in yourself the way we believe in you. No, it wasn't for you. What is yours will always be yours. And it goes to impatience, right? We're feeling like things that belong to us are being taken, and this goes with my Thursday tea from last week, where I made the example of you've been standing in line forever, and you're like, okay, I'm next for the churro. I'm about to get the fixins. It's meant for me, baby. And then, like I said, we've been standing in line forever. You're like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm about to go because clearly this line finna move. The next, the line starts moving, and then you feel like that's supposed to be my churro. That's supposed to be for me. Like, what happened? Maybe it wasn't. And we have to accept that. and be open to how the universe wants to give us our gifts, our offerings, and our blessings. And we have some messages from our angels. Just get some insight. We have unconventionality. Your unique qualities are an important part of your life purpose. It's okay to feel and be different from others. Yeah, when I say you guys have a special idea that is not something that's out there. So remember that you are something different. Embrace that. Okay? And then we have angelite. Spiritual religious community. Join with like minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. Some of us aren't growing our friends, and we're seeing that that's probably causing stagnancy in our career, in our finances, right? Like, say, we have a friend that cannot save for their life. So you find yourself always spotting them, but that's putting you in a bad spot. So now we have to move more with people that honor their money, that know how to save, that don't come to you to save them and bleed you dry. Okay. And we have titanium rainbow quartz. Sounds pretty. Multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. There's a lot of layers here to your financial career path. You probably found that I see somebody sitting and holding their head, that sometimes you do come across bad luck. It's like you find yourselves in these rooms for amazing opportunities, but something's not panning out. And what I'm hearing Spirit say is we have to make sure that we are believing that we are deserving. Because when we don't believe we don't deserve, it's not going to be given to us, or it'll be taken from us. Also, they want you to be open. Yes, you ended up in that room, but maybe you're not supposed to talk to that person from accounting. Maybe it's homegirl with the shades, barefoot in the room, working on some things that people are like, what's that? I don't know what that is, but it's making her money or something. You never know what can be drawn to, so be very open to how these messages come in for you. Now, we have our treasure under the sea, and we put the under the sea messages in the treasure box here. So let's see what we got here. Some advice, some things. So we have no balance. One person is giving more than the other. Yeah, remember I saw that. There's some resentment there. So, we got to speak up, open our mouths, and, move accordingly. Pay attention. Someone lying. Yeah. Someone lying. I don't know about what, but they're lying. Whatever you're thinking. Stretch. Release. Get that pent up energy out your body. One week. So something you've been looking for an answer to, maybe, or seeing when something should be coming in, maybe a response. I'm seeing a job offer. It could be 1 week. Tell them the truth. You need to speak your truth as well. Yes, that person's lying, but you are too, honey. Sit with the moon. Talk to her. Inner child wounds. Time to address, heal. Yeah, I did mention something about your parents and everything and how they couldn't save, especially someone had a drinking problem. I did see a father. So there are some inner child wounds that need to be tended to there. Time for a break. Be sure to give yourself a break. That's probably what is really needed for those things to come in. You're not taking a break. Come on. Shift the damn camera again. And last but not least, we have no. And this, I have I think 4 different no's, and they all have a very specific thing. This is for you. No. Whatever it is you're thinking of doing, I'm seeing text, I'm seeing, something that we know we're not supposed to be doing, but we think we're not doing. No. Okay, Padawan, that is all your messages for me. It was such a great time just giving that insight, giving a little bit of guidance. Please let me know how you feel about this reading in the comments below. Please subscribe, share me, let your folks know about me, honey. And I'll catch y'all next time. Bye. Hey, pile two. What up? What up? I think this orange is giving me a little extra pickup of energy. Sorry. I thought I had something to say. Let's get into it. Welcome to your reading. How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? What's up? So let's get started, okay? You here for the tea? I'm here to give it to you, right? So this is a financial reading, and you guys got the most playing cards out of everybody else. I just want to let you know. It's pretty special. And so we are going to. Oh, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Your cards are speaking to me already. Okay. Let's start with oof, that's a lot here. Okay. Let's start with this four of hearts here. So whoever chose this pile, you're most likely in a partnership with a business partner, or you and a significant other are thinking of going to business together, or you are, or y'all work together in some capacity. Maybe they manage you, whatever it is, whatever it may be, or you're thinking of bringing them into your shit, right? So we have the 7 here, which showing me that it's a lot of fast-paced movement. There's some travel, and you're not feeling as stable right now because of all the changes. So if you're feeling like this is a bad idea, this is something that I'm not really think I'm ready for, but you started off feeling very confident. And I don't mean confident like you were pushed into, like very confident. Damn, I hit that camera. Oh my god. Why do you put up with me? But what's happening is it's change, and you could be a Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, a fixed sign, because I'm seeing it's like pulling a rock. Like they tied the rope around the big boulder and they're trying to pull it, and you're that rock, honey. Because I am seeing that we were disappointed, and we're used to kind of moving on our own. We're used to kind of like feeding off our own, being relying on ourselves. Like you are this queen of diamonds. This is not based on gender at all. So get that out your mind. But you are this queen of diamonds, and I'm seeing that you are in this very comfortable position. And now it's like your comfortability is kind of being shaken by bringing in someone into this. Even though you love them, even though you care for them, even though you trust them, you just can't help but be feeling scared. So yeah, and this is in regards to more like the business aspect that y'all are building together. Financially, I'm seeing it's gonna be very stable. I am seeing like handshakes, business deals going through. I am seeing a no shaking fingers. So you are going to need to have boundaries for whatever this is that you're doing when it comes to bringing in other people. And that's probably something you're noticing. You probably realize you probably lack boundaries in the relationship a bit. And now it's like this worrisome feeling like bringing business into it. Or we have a friendship that it's really hard for us to say no to. So, bringing in the business aspect, we're very concerned. We need to sit down and express our concerns, babe, because it's really weighing on you. All these questions you have could really be answered, and they will give you and they'll give you the answer pretty quickly. This king here, this is the king of rocks, king of fire. He's not here to mess around. They're trying to spark up your abundance, and they probably said that to you in some way, and you're like, man, you cannot set me. I set me, but they can really level you up. Honestly, together, you guys can work on that together. And I'm seeing that this person could have a very big gift of gab, so they're really good for sounding real smooth, talking the game. So you're so in this regard, this could be for a small group of people. This could be for like a friend or acquaintance. They got to get the gab. Okay, they be talking. They can oil some they can oil a pair of wheels or whatever with their mouth, right? Because it's just that smooth. But you know them, and so you're like, no, no. I'm not trying to get into this thing and be dealing with the aftermath if it's not really what it is. So what I'm seeing is we just need to sit down, and if you stepped into this feeling wholeheartedly like uh this is a good idea, I'm excited, I'm ready, then we need to sit down and figure out why are we standing in that way? Why are we willing to take a leap? right? And if you are someone who is just hesitant of the person because, their personality, how they are, like I said, this is the King of Clubs. This person that you're hesitant about, you probably haven't spoken to them in some years, or they probably moved away and came back, and they're very different actually. And so really make sure that you are keeping that in mind. This is not someone that you knew from back then. They're a completely different person, so assess them as such. Now let's get into our shadow card. I'm going to pull a shadow card to see any obstacles or something that needs to be worked on, with any solutions that can really assist us on our financial abundance path. And we have superficial. Ooh. You care too much about outward appearances. Start with your inner work, your value, your self-esteem, and your personality. So this business, for a few of you, y'all have a very great business idea. You did some of the startup work, but you're afraid of putting it out because it doesn't look like everybody else's things. And I'm seeing could be you're a content creator, you're someone who creates things, you're someone who's trying to learn how to edit, you're trying to learn all the things, and you feel like you're not ready to release anything because it needs to be the best. Let me tell you something. You gotta start somewhere. I'm gonna say this every week if I need to bring this up. I'm very new to YouTube. I'm very new to this channel. And when I started opening my readings up last year for my own personal business, it was not like some steadfast pace. It took time. It takes time to build things. And, really relish in the process of it, because when you blink and you jump 10 years from now, you're going to be like, damn, I came so far. And you're going to find yourself laughing and remembering like those times that you couldn't stand, but that really made you the person you are. We need those ups and downs. We need those obstacles. So we gotta push the superficial thing out the way and not worry about what other people are saying, because honestly, people look up to you. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna tell you that tea. And you've been told this, so don't act shocked. People look up to you. They look up to you. They see the things you're doing. They see the places you've gone. They see how far you've gone. You need to see yourself in that light to understand why whatever you do is always going to be seen as amazing, because you're putting your touch into it. You're putting your energy into it. Remember that. And write down your ideas, boo. Okay, write down, record. You need to be writing down and download some ideas when you're on the walks, driving. A lot of you get a lot of downloads driving. Record yourself talking or something, but capture it. And then we have our ancestor messages. Let's see what we got. First one we have is, love will find you. Just be open and ready to receive it. Some of us are, single, like your girl. We're single, ready to mingle. Love will find you, boo. Just be open and ready to receive it. So the question is, are you open and ready? And I ain't talking about that type of open, okay? Is your heart open? Is your body relaxed and ready to take in someone else and be in partnership down that line? Are you ready to receive it? Are you ready to receive that love? Are you ready to, think of it? Next we have, you are manifesting healthy relationships and financial prosperity. Let me tell you something. Your order's in, honey. Okay? Ding, ding. Hello. It's in. They're just ready, waiting to process it. You got some work to do. We got some things we need to do, okay? And we have, taking care of yourself is essential right now. Make time for yourself. Period. You're this queen and you're tired. Make time for yourself. Sit down, relax, drink water, and think back to how far you came. And I just channeled the song. I don't know if you listen to August Alsina, but August Alsina, Look How Far I've Come, is really playing in my head. Look how far I've come. Listen to that. Look how far we've come. Okay? And we got some messages from our angels. Let's see what the girls got to say. So first one we have is Sugar Light. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. Period. You a boss. Stop in that boss ass energy. Quit playing. Next we have Garnet. Stevie Universe. Garnet. Purification and detoxification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. Is it time for a detox? Detox. We got to start removing those people because that is part of our blockages, and the boundaries. Dolomite. Stay strong in your faith. A positive outcomes depend on you keeping a positive mindset. Have faith in yourself, like I said. You need to start viewing yourself how others view you. The ones that really hold you in very high regard, that freaks you out. Now, let's see what's in the treasure chest. I didn't think I was going to have an empty old treasure chest up in this bit. No. I create everything by hand. I painted this myself. I did record it. I'm thinking of like what people care to see the process. But yeah. And we have some messages under the sea here for you. Let's see what they gotta say to you, boo. So first one we have is under the sea. Under the sea. Dance. Release and try for another day. Look at that. It gave you a way of how you can release. Dancing. Shake that booty. Shake that tail feather. Next we have, nah, don't get into it. Mind yours. Mind your business, boo. Keep it moving. It ain't yours. Toss it back. Keep a calm, cool head. Essential. Capitalized. There's gonna be some things that piss you off. The energy is crazy as fuck right now. We have eclipse coming. Like I said, I have an astrologer friend. Look her up, hit her up. She has a Patreon, all those good things, and she will put you on point so you don't get caught slipping. And then we have intuition, follow your intuition, your body, listen. And car trouble. Oop. Be very careful. Go get your car looked at. I saw the dashboard lit up like the 4th of July again. Y'all kill me. Get your car fixed. Get it looked at. Come on, man. And let's see. Last one. Okay. Last and not least, let music heal you. Listen to music right now is very essential. Let it heal you. Let it give you those messages, okay? Now, that is all I have for you, Pile 2. Thank you so much for giving me the permission and letting me do this reading for you today. I appreciate y'all. Have a good day, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. How are you doing? And welcome to your financial/career reading. How y'all doing? So, Pile 3, we gotta talk. Y'all were the hardest pile to shuffle for, and it was annoying me. All the ancestor messages came out because clearly it's a lot going on in here. So what I got from y'all was that if you chose this pile, you're probably very curious, but you probably really don't know. You're very lost right now. It's murky, it's foggy. I'm getting clouds. Like I'm seeing that it's just too much. There's a lot of decisions and choices that need to be made, okay? So I'm really just going to try to give you as much support and insight as I can, boo. So we got 2 cards. Y'all got the least cards of this out the deck. Like I said, y'all weren't trying to talk, but y'all want it. So it's very interesting. Ooh, okay. I'm liking, no wonder. Got it. Okay. This is beautiful. So you're probably wondering if you need this reading or not because you're probably in a very great place right now financially. The thing is, it's freaking you out. We are set to be taking care of people in our lives. We probably grew up in a family that was very low income, so there is expectations placed on us, and it's weighing on us. Like, because financially, we're thinking like, am I gonna have enough for me? Will I be able to retire? And I'm making this type of money. Will I be able to enjoy it, or am I gonna be my family's keeper, friend's keeper, whoever? So we need to start establishing boundaries, especially at work. You don't need to be working in your bed late at night just because you randomly woke up from a dream because you forgot something. Honey, that can be handled the next day. And I'm HR. So I had to tell myself that. I have to remind myself of that. So this reading is really what I'm seeing. It's just giving a lot of clarity about you are not in a bad spot. You're not wrong. And you're very tired. I see that even with all these good things happening, it just feels like we can't enjoy it. There's something here, and I'm starting to understand that this King of Diamonds isn't even you. It's a authoritative figure in our life that is telling us how to handle our money, what to do, what we should be doing, and do you think you're even like capable of making those decisions? You are, period. Um, you are, and so what Spirit wants to do is pour into you in this moment, if you allow me. You are an amazing, abundant human being. You deserve kindness. You deserve luxury. You deserve peace. You deserve quiet. You deserve to say, I don't feel like doing that. I actually want to book a trip to Italy or something. You deserve to put yourself first, and we need to do that. I'm seeing your spiritual team. You've probably been feeling it heavy, especially I think for a lot of people in this pile, could be content creative spiritualists. They're very concerned about you. And it has a lot to do with just how are you taking care of your body? Are you eating? Are you drinking water enough? Are you telling people like no? So yeah, but I got a headache right now, y'all. All of a sudden, like I said, your head has been not in a good place. Even with all this going on, it's because a lot of changes. Nobody talks about even when something amazing happens to us, we have to still adjust to that change. And it's a bitch. It is. I remember I manifested this job, my current job. I was so excited. And then as I'm starting my first day, I started questioning myself like, am I supposed to be here? It goes deep, y'all. It goes deep. So we just got to make sure that we are pouring into ourselves, reminding ourselves we deserve to be here. Oh, and y'all do need to rest. That this headache, I did not have a headache at all until I started reading. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. It will come back to bite you if you don't. Then next we have is codependency. This is a relationship addiction. You are relying too heavily on the other person for your sense of self-worth. Give yourself more love. What did I say? We have a dominant figure in our life that's telling us how to move, how to do things. And we are pretty codependent on them just like they are on you. Pour more into yourself. Take yourself out. You know what I mean? So you can work up to saying no. So you can work up to really doing for you, because this is not going to be working in the long run. You're very tired and you're going to be sprung out and you're going to go off. So I want you to really like sit with yourself and be honest with yourself and honest with that person, and start to look into how we can really assert ourselves and take back our power. Very quick message. Now we have our ancestor cards. Like I said, y'all had a lot. My bad, y'all. Had a call come in and had to handle that. So I know we were just about to get started. Ancestral messages. So let's just jump right into it. Excuse me. So we have, don't waste your time on your gifts. Don't let other people tell you what you can or can't do, especially when you for sure know. And you have to have faith in yourself. Kings and queens are not bothered by the pages of the courts. Period, at all. Like, if people have been whispering, gossiping, I see you whispering, especially if you're starting like new things, you're trying to get into more things for your business or becomes, you're working on building something that some people are just like, what? Don't mind them. Forget them. You don't care about pages. You already know the answer. Whatever that is, you know. Doors are finally opening. The wait wasn't punishment, it was preparation. So don't let this person close your doors. The doors are finally opening. You've been preparing, and you might not have told them everything you're trying to get into, but you've been preparing. So like I said, there's a split of y'all that are in a very financial abundant place, but we're trying to learn how to navigate this new life and how to grasp it when it comes to setting boundaries for friends and family that just have their hands out. And then we have another set where you are stepping into some financial abundance and you know this is going to be lucrative, but you have somebody who's kind of telling you like your role and your way. And both of y'all have to stand up to this dominant figure, both sides. And then we have, in order to truly heal, you must address old traumas and wounds. Yeah. And remember, part of healing, it does that. Sometimes you realize, like, there's another layer of this that I need to, like, get over, that I need to heal from. That is okay. That's part of learning. That's part of the process. Healing's not linear. It's a truly evolving thing. Now, we have our messages from our angels. So first we have is Aquamarine. Anybody seen that movie? Divine life purpose. Trust the signs in your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Yeah, that's what I say, y'all. Like, some of y'all really like knowing that this idea, whatever you're about to step into, is gonna do so well. And you have someone who's kind of like, I don't know, I never heard of that. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, that's the reason why they don't. That's why they don't know. They don't know what they're talking about. They want to admit it. And we have, what would I say? Y'all stressed. I felt it. Headaches, all that. Watermelon tourmaline. I'm trying to get that, okay? But de-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. I told y'all, you guys are very tired. That's the first thing I got, which is why probably why it was really hard to pull cards. You don't have the energy. You need to rest. Okay, you hear the bass in my voice? Let me do that again. You don't have the energy. You need to rest. So please, 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 please rest. Rest. It will come to you. It will. Okay. And now let's see what we got in our treasure box. Some messages from under the sea. Okay, let's see what we got. Approved. What? Something big is coming. Don't let them stop it. Some of y'all are moving out from that dominant figure. Congrats. Do they know that they hurt you? Does this dominant figure, because I'm getting like there is a sense of love here from this dominant figure. It could be a parent, grandparent, whomever. But do they know that they're hurting you? Have we had that conversation? Have we spoke to them? Are we able? So really like tap into that. And we have no. One word. What? What did I tell y'all at the beginning of the reading? I was like, boundaries. You're gonna have to say no. You're gonna have to just be like, I can't. I can't. And then we have courage. You're gonna have the courage to speak up against this dominant figure. You're gonna have the courage to tell them what you want, what you like, and what you will be doing. Period. And last message we have is, look out for signs in unlikely ways. You will continue receiving messages from your spirit guides, ancestors, whomever, God, whomever. Be open to the unlikely messages and signs. Some of y'all have people that tell you messages verbally. Like you'll just be thinking of something, somebody like, oh, you should do that. Girl, that's a message. Take it. Okay? Now, that is all I have for you, Pile 3. Please, please, please rest. I'm sending you a lot of wellness, a lot of love, a lot of rest. Please take your break and slow down before you get sat down. Okay? Y'all have a good day. Bye.